What is going on, everybody? It is Edison T. Crux, and it is also my man, my buddy, Dylan.
Yo, what's up?
We are coming at you for another Animal Crossing live stream. And Dylan here is going to make it even more entertaining than it would be with just me. Because,
Oh, yes.
collaborations are always more fun, huh?
What?
Collaborations are always more fun, right?
Always more fun.
Always more fun. It looks like we've already got a couple people hanging out in the chat. My son Matthew's watching. Awesome. How's it going, Matthew? And Quillman's here. So
Oh,
yeah.
Coleman.
Yeah, I think you get along with Quillman. You guys are fun.
Oh, I have had a couple of conversations with him on Twitter.
Oh yeah. He's fun. Let's see. Quillman says last time you guys recorded the Soul Link. Oh man, that was fun. It was just after the RuneScape series fell apart.
Yeah.
Man, that Soul Link was so fun.
It was. I still have. No, actually, no. I don't think I still have those last two parts recorded because I went to my media fire and I was like, oh, where did it go?
Oh no, I think I've got them somewhere, but it kind of the guy like doing a series like that together is such a fun idea, but man, is scheduling a nightmare.
Oh yeah, it is really, really hard.
Yeah, yeah. Like I would love if it ever works out. I would love to do that again, but
Yeah, definitely.
that is the hard part is just getting that scheduling going, man. That is the pits.
Yeah, and that game is like really, really hard.
Yeah. See, it looks we got a couple people. Emerald Island's here. Zartan. Matthew says he's good. That's awesome. Cool. So here we are. It is Animal Crossing, and we got a new person's moving in right next to me. What is this? Nan is moving in. Well, all right. So apparently this used to be this little area here used to be like nobody was here. And
Yeah.
now it looks like everyone is moving into the real estate by the mayor.
Moving in to the real estate by the mayor and eventually going to get equally ripped off by Tom Nook.
Yeah, in the end, we all get ripped off by Tom Nook. So it is what? What do they call it? Toy Day on here? I think it's like called Toy Day, yeah. Something like that. So there's probably some kind of thing happening. I saw Isabel just said that I reached my 100% approval rating, which is good news. Roy K just made it. Fantastic. Good to see you, Roy. Oh, gyroids. Nice. It's a boatoid.
I remember hearing that one theory about the rotoid.
Oh, yeah?
It was it's actually pretty dark for
Ooh.
the theory about it. It was like that they used to be, I think the bodies of, it was some kind of Japanese folklore where it used to be like like the bodies of children, I think.
Whoa, that does sound intense.
It's something with involving the deceased. I think someone can correct me on that, but
That sounds like the kind of thing they like to add into games, though, like little nods like that.
yeah. And there's a fun little Easter egg. I don't know if it's in ACNL, but I know it's in the GameCube. Oh my God, you found a fossil.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I found some. They've Oh, so those items I had yesterday, I guess, or the other day, weren't here. I had some things in here the other day when I went to the island, but I guess I didn't keep them.
But I know in the GameCube version of Animal Crossing,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the DS version, since that's just a port of the GameCube version. But if you go to someone else's town and not save your game, and you turn off your console, you'll come back with the gyroid face. Like your face will be changed to look like
Yeah.
it'll look like a gyroid.
Yeah, I remember that. That was creepy. That was really creepy.
Yeah, it was a really disturbing Easter egg.
That is. And Quillman's saying that the gyroids are based on dolls buried with Japanese children, he thinks. So that's pretty cool.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah. And Roy says, "Isn't my real name much easier than Roy Van Von Royberg?" I know I kept saying that wrong on his on Twitch. He had a different username, and I always was saying it wrong. So now he comes here as just Roy, and it's so much easier on me.
I have to
Okay,
say though,
improvements there. Yeah?
I am glad you used the YouTube gaming approach to live streaming because
Yeah.
I like YouTube gaming personally.
You know, I've only just last couple of weeks experimented with it, and I'm actually really happy. Last time, like in the past, when I did streams straight on YouTube, it was like they were still pretty new to it, and it was just like really clunky.
Yeah, it was really bad when it first started out.
Right, but now it's come a long way, and I like it.
I mean, it doesn't have like all the neat little bells and whistles that Twitch has, but I feel that makes it less cluttered personally.
Right, and also with some of the changes they've been making to like YouTube's algorithms, like search
Mhm.
algorithms and recommended videos things, they
Mhm.
want like long videos posted like every day and people to watch them like every day. So that's tough to do. Let's see.
It is pretty tough to do, especially when you're trying to stream for like an hour to 2 hours.
Right. So like the nice thing about doing the videos on YouTube instead of on Twitch is like it it counts towards that. So people are tuning in right now watching live and it saves that as okay, cool, people are watching on YouTube.
Yep, it saves it as the hours
Yeah.
or that they watched.
Yeah, my YouTube analytics have been awesome since I started doing this. So,
I wish I could say the same about mine, but then again, I stream like once, twice a week.
yeah, so okay, now not everyone here knows all the cool stuff. So tell them about a little bit about your big project that you've been working on like for the years that I've known you.
Oh, for those of you who know me on Twitter or occasionally like some of the stuff that I've done with Edison here and there, but I am a Pokemon game developer where I'm working on my current project, Pokemon Symphonic Horizon, which is a very story intensive game, and it's been quite a long project. I've been working on it for
Yeah.
about 5, 6 years ish now, I think.
It's as long as I remember when we first started talking. What was that, like a year ago? It was like a year and a half at least, I think,
Yeah, yeah,
something like that. Year and a half, 2 years. By at that point, you had been working on it for several years, so it's
yeah.
been.
It's been a long time.
And you do live streams. This I actually think this is a really cool idea. What you do, where you live stream you making the game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's like a cool idea. Like I imagine that like is nice for people who might want to kind of learn how something like that is done. They
Yeah.
can kind of get a ballpark idea and see like actually see it in action, which is I think really cool.
There are some things though that I do intentionally leave out. Um, Sometimes I don't do like story specific like eventing because spoilers.
Right,
So I
right.
just do like NPC stuff because it's NPC dialogue and subquests and stuff like that. So I don't think really people will be like all
Oh no,
too.
I lost a flower. Oh no, I ran over a flower. I gotta stop running around. Right, right. Yeah, that makes sense having to watch out for spoilers and such.
Yeah, and another thing I do is I don't show like programming because there are some people who like there are some people who do like to steal content from other people, and that's
Uh,
programming is one thing because it's like a very hard thing to learn.
right, right. It'd be easy to just kind of try and copy what someone else does, which I mean, if they're offering to let you copy what they worked on, then great, but
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
all right if you like ask for permission.
right, like, and I know a lot of times like people who either game developers or whatever, indie type of stuff, they'll do that. But if you're doing it without their permission, that's
It's
kinda not cool. Where is
yeah,
Kitty? I have
and
fruit for Kitty, but she's gone now.
and if it was like your own original content that's also really bad, especially when you have it like copyrighted, trademark.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would
That's
be that'd
that's
be extra not cool.
yeah. Since it's a fan game, it's like it's not that big of a deal, but it's still like you should have asked me first.
Right. Yeah, Quillman is working on. I don't know if you saw on my channel. Quillman was doing a Mario ROM hacks of Super Mario World, I believe is
Oh
the
yeah,
one.
Yeah, I
Um,
saw that actually.
yeah,
Um,
you saw my embarrassing video of me trying to play it, right?
yeah.
It was pretty bad.
And for Quillman, I also, believe it or not, I used to do Mario ROM hacks in Super Mario World a long time
Nice.
ago. Long, long time ago.
That
When I was like,
seems like a good game for it.
oh yeah, it's definitely popular, but with the advent of Mario Maker, it's kind of.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
bet.
admittedly though, you can't in Mario Maker you can't like add in like your own original sprites and stuff like that. So I mean, there's that.
Right. Yeah. I imagine
Or
there's still more freedom. There you are, Kitty, or Cat. I think it was. I have
Mario
Kitty and
Maker,
Cat, and they live right next to each other in this town.
um, Mario Maker, I think is a more bare bones kind of approach and easier to approach for
Right.
people who just want to make Mario levels. ROM hacking is for more like you want to make something super original and like something completely out there.
Kind of like a good comparison, although not quite as separated. But you use RPG Maker
Hmm.
for your ROM hack, right? Or not ROM. It's not a ROM hack. It's an RPG Maker um, fan game. But you
Yep.
use that, and RPG Maker I think is a good example, even though you can actually on that have the best of both. Like it has the whole interface and all that kind of stuff to keep it simple, so that if you don't really want to touch code, you can still put together something pretty cool.
Yeah.
But if you are able, you can then dive in and do all the code and really get really in depth. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I love getting like super in depth with the programming because like at first when I started out 5 years ago, and I saw like all these like other different fan games that eventually didn't go anywhere because the creators just kind of stopped, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
I was like, I saw their screens and stuff, and I was like, oh, it's so cool. I wish I could do that. And now I'm doing exactly what they did.
That's it's always that wide-eyed. I wish I could do that. That ends up leading to getting you to do it. Let's see,
Oh yeah.
Zartan says it seems hard to actually make a game. It takes time. Yeah.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does.
Oh, we could. I'm sure Dylan here could tell you stories.
Oh, I definitely could.
Again, how many years has it been?
About 5 or 6,
Yep.
give or take.
Yeah, that's a big commitment. Big commitment.
It is actually, especially
Let's see,
for
oh, I was just gonna say, Afrita's here. Hey, yo, Afrit, what's up? Um. So yeah,
free.
yeah. So carry on. What were you saying, Dylan?
Oh, uh, I was also gonna say as well as time management. I was gonna say that for me at least, it's been a financial obligation as well because
Yeah.
um, I do have to pay for a lot of the stuff in my game, and money's got to come from somewhere.
It really shows in the quality. Like
Yeah.
a little while back, you just like we don't really keep up as often as we used to, but like once in a while, Dylan will like send me a message on like Skype or something, and he's like, "Hey, look at this," and he showed me this really cool trailer. What was that trailer you showed me a while back?
Uh,
It was
which-
like a battle intro thing. It looked totally cool.
was it the one where the screen just kind of freezes and then it breaks?
No, I don't think I've seen that one. It was one. It was the some kind of big battle, like just leading up to some really big battle. And you had an English version and a Japanese version, which was really
Oh,
cool.
the anime stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like there is actual like anime cutscenes in the game with animation and stuff. That was not fun to pay for, but
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like Dylan here, you have really gone all out in not just making a game, but really trying to make a good game.
yeah. However, um, there are some things that I've been like kind of questioning in terms of like good game. 'Cause then again, like whenever you're making your own game, it's like, is this really good? Is this really bad? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
it's
think
like,
that's the case whenever you're making any kind of art of your own. Um, it's always you are always your own worst critic.
yeah, that's certainly something that I heard when I was doing a lot of theater in school. Like whenever you're like, oh, my performance was not good enough, like my inner critic is like, no, it's not good enough. It's just not.
Right. Okay, so Sable is finally starting to warm up to us. Because I've been coming over here and bothering Sable over here every day. She's like always trying to ignore me, and I'm like, "Hi, Sable. Hi." Every time.
That's how it works, right?
Yep, that's how it works. You have to bug her like every day. Um, See, Afreet says, I hope Dylan's game doesn't get claimed by Nintendo. Yeah, that's the other thing I was worrying about. Like, I've heard so many horror stories about really awesome fan games getting shut down, and I was worried about you. Like, are you concerned? Like, is that like
I I mean, at the same time, it's like a worst case scenario for me, but at the same time, I don't worry about it because like I haven't done anything that would infringe upon it or put me on the radar in a sense.
true?
The only thing that I think I might have done to put me on the radar was like there is a manga for my game. I don't know if I showed you any of the pages or whatnot.
I do remember seeing a few of them. I didn't look through a ton, but I definitely do remember seeing some of the manga. See, again, guys, to all you watching, you don't know, like, when I say Dylan goes all out on this, like, he really has gone all out. It's awesome.
Um, yeah, but the manga is like probably the closest thing I got to where it's like kind of like infringing. But the thing is that like if you go on eBay or other kind of websites where you can like sell stuff or whatever, there are people who are selling like doujins or fan mangas like all the time.
Weird. Well,
And that was just a suggestion from my manga artist. It's like, well, you know, if it's a fan manga, you might as well sell it. And I'm like, all right, sure.
yeah. Seems like it.
I would never sell my game though, because that is like
Right.
that is the
Yeah.
most frowned upon thing.
That is the fastest way to get yourself shut down.
Oh, I've seen many a fan game developer
Yeah.
get shut down. Actually, I've seen like every single time.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you probably shouldn't have
Oh,
done
there's
that.
Kitty. I think that's Kitty over there. Are you Kitty? Because I owe you. You wanted fruit. Yeah, I think that's you. Yeah. Oh, what?
Kitty and cat.
I know. I have, and they live right next to each other. Common
That's
chair.
that's
What
gonna
do you
be
think?
super confusing. Like which one's kitty and which one's cat?
I know, right?
They're both cats.
They could make some kind of like a I don't know, some kind of like singing duet together, like the kitty cat quartet or something. Of course, it wouldn't be a quartet. We'd need two more.
It'd be a duet.
Yeah, the kitty cat duet. Yeah, that works. The kitty cat duet. Let's
Coin
see,
the term.
4,000 bells for a bunch of grasshoppers. Wow. Now I wonder what they do with these grasshoppers. Like, all right, I gotta keep one of these oranges. But like, do you ever wonder what they like when you sell all this fruit? Like, where is it going for? Like, what are they doing with all this fruit? I mean, I guess people gotta eat, but
It's a very good question.
sometimes it's best if you don't ask too many questions.
Best not to read too far into it.
Right. It is a game with a village full of anthropomorphic animal village people.
Oh yeah.
Probably best not to think too hard about it.
It's almost as weird as watching the Animal Crossing anime.
Oh, there's an Animal Crossing anime?
It's a really old anime, but
Weird.
there is one. And
Weird.
I think it came out around the time the N64 version of Animal Crossing came around.
Wow, and
That's-
that was the N64 one. That was the one. Was that in the U.S. or was that just in Japan?
That was a Japanese only.
Okay, because I was trying to remember, because I think I was talking about this with Quill in a previous stream, because I think the one I played, it was the first one that came out in the U.S. at least, and it was the GameCube, I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
All right, so let's take a look at these gyroids and see if we want to keep either of them or sell them. Should they stay or should they go? Let's see, that's the Botoid and Rhythmoid. Take a look at these guys.
Rhythmoid.
The Botoid's kind of snake. He looks very Victorian. The one on the right there. Let's see, Cloud Cubed is here. It says Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Cloud Cubed. Yeah, I think
Oh yes, it is very Christmas today.
it is like 110% Christmas, as you can tell from my trucker Santa look. I don't know. I might keep the Botoid just because he looks very dashing. But this Rhythmoid, I'm not really feeling. Not really feeling the Rhythmoid. I don't think. I don't got the Rhythmoid. Don't got the rhythm for the rhythmoid. Steven says, "Hey Edison." Hey Steven, what's up? What is going on? I've got my friend Dylan joining me here. We've been discussing Pokemon fan games a lot, actually. His game in particular.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty cool one. Yeah, I never make it. You've got a stream scheduled later tonight on making your game, don't you?
Yes, actually.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I
I
was
was
just over at
actually
your channel and I saw it's like, oh, he's got a stream scheduled for tonight. That's cool.
Oh, I remember last stream I did. We were talking about I can't remember what we were talking about clickbait articles or something like that,
Oh,
and clickbait videos,
you're
and like
we were having a discussion about clickbait videos, and the answer will surprise you.
that's exactly
What we
it was,
discovered
like.
will shock you.
Oh, that is. Oh wow, that was too close to what we were talking about. Actually,
I believe it. Tell us about it.
we were talking about like just like clickbait videos and how they're always all capped and they always have the same phrases. Like,
Yeah.
like exactly what you just said. and we were coming up with like random clickbait terms to add into a video, just random things, just that would like grab your attention. And some of the things was certainly interesting.
That is hilarious.
And then I went and like I didn't add any like really weird thumbnail to the live stream archive, but I just like gave it a clickbait title to it. And I was like, all right, we're gonna do an experiment. We're gonna see if this actually works.
Right, we're gonna test this. I saw a Minecraft YouTuber, Mumbo Jumbo, if you know anything of Minecraft YouTubers, is one of the big ones right now. But he's really into the redstone like machines, and he once made a clickbait generator. It's a redstone machine where he has like different pieces of paper with different like parts of a sentence or of a title, and you just press a button and it generates a great clickbait title.
Oh, that sounds so awesome.
It was amazing.
It's got like prefixes and suffixes. It's just kind of like
nouns and celebrity names,
Oh, that's great.
It was awesome.
Oh, I could certainly use one of those.
I know, right? Oh, yeah.
I gotta see that sometime.
Yeah, build yourself a clickbait generator.
I don't know what I would use it for, but it'd be like, yeah, I got this now.
Yep, just put on your title and then just put it as the title of like any old video. Like it doesn't matter as long as they click on it. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah, that's how it works, right?
That's kind of the idea of clickbait. I feel like just get them to click on it.
Yeah, it's like I remember I was watching this this video. I don't remember what it was specifically. I think I was watching like cutscenes from some video game or something. I don't remember what game it was, but one of the titles it said was 720p True HD, and I was like, what even is that?
It sounds impressive. I mean, I'm not really sure.
What? First of all, 720p is not exactly True HD, and what even is True HD?
Apparently, it's 720p. So I mean,
I guess the guy was real.
The answer really does surprise you.
It did surprise me, actually. It made me actually question the title, actually. And then I wrote in a comment, I was like, so what exactly is True HD? Is it like HD's more successful cousin?
Right, like it's not HD, it's True HD.
Yeah.
It's the HD that gives the, false HD a inferiority complex. I'm still just on a hunt for cat. Or kitty. I found cat. I keep pestering cat because I think cat is kitty. But the only time I found kitty was in the store, and she wouldn't talk to me about this fruit. So maybe I imagined eating this fruit. You know what? Skip it. Skip it. If you really want your fruit, kitty, then you come find me. But I got stuff to do.
Red hot 1,000 degree knife versus iPhone. You won't believe what happened.
Steven, exactly. Exactly. Oh, man. Fantastic. So it looks like, okay, so I guess the Toy Day celebration was all yesterday. So I missed all that because yesterday was like the only day I didn't stream this since I started. So I think, though, we can start our developmental progress thing. because I've got some money, and I think we're at 100% approval. Take 1 day, at the very least get approved. It could take a few days longer. I'll let you know as soon as it goes through, so don't worry. Wait, what did she say?
You got
See,
100% approval rate for your loan.
I know. No, for not for that. The 100%. Get this. This is the moment you know this game is not realistic. 100% of the people in town approve of their mayor.
Oh.
100%.
Well, see, I was actually making a joke on loans IRL.
Oh yeah, yeah. Again, like we're going from clickbait to like pre-approved.
Yeah, your credit rating looks good enough.
Yeah, your credit rating's fine. It's what? It's 50. Oh, that's plenty. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, I can relate a little too much to that actually.
Oh, that's just got too real. I know. I'm trying to be optimistic. Mine's actually 20. But oh man, let's see. So I think Isabel might give me some items. Quillman was earlier telling me he just recently got New Leaf. I think he only just got it, and he's kind of playing like a new town all alongside me. And he was telling me that Isabel can get me a watering can. I have to do that. God, Edison, have you ever written a letter? I have written a letter. I know how to write. Sometimes. I'm a writer.
Sometimes.
I'm a writer. Oh, she's giving me Pat. I don't want to do it right now. Quillman says, LOL, I explained the 3 Japanese Animal Crossing games and they both missed it. I saw it, I just ignored it. I'm not sure if that's better, but...
Just didn't give it much regard, just kind of looked at it.
Right, I was like, oh, Quillman said that comment is, or that chat comment is more than like one sentence. Too long, didn't read.
TLDR.
TLDR. No, it does sound cool though.
First Animal Crossing was released in Japan 3 times. That is very true. N64, GameCube, Nintendo DS.
I haven't heard anything back yet about your town development permit. Alright, it'll take a day at the very least to get it approved. Okay, so we do have the approval rating, but we can't actually do our stuff yet. Let's see. Quillman says, well, if anyone be able to get a small town approval rate, it's not Edison. Oh, the burn. The burn. Freed said, hashtag optimistic Edison. That is me. A little too optimistic on how my town's going to go. All right, so we need to find the money rock. That is the big deal. I need to, you know what I need to do? Make a gosh darn snowman so I can get rid of these snowflakes. Like, they're crowding up my inventory. They are crowding up my inventory.
They're cramping your style.
They are cramping my style. Totally cramping my style.
You're like, man, these snowflakes. Like, I need to get a snowman. They're cooler. I don't want these snowflakes.
Hey, Dylan. I have one question for you.
Yeah.
Do you want to build a snowman?
I do want to build a snowman.
I could not resist. Let's see. Oh, I have to go to the cat machine. I already was talking to cat. Oh, I got emerald. Cool. Or some kind of precious gem here. Ah.
Speaking of snowmen, like, I was really hoping for a white Christmas where I live, but unfortunately we got a wet Christmas where it's raining.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, it's raining here too. Well, it's not quite raining yet, but it's both, like, there's still snow on the ground, but I can receive coupons. How do I do this?
That's pretty much how it is for me as well. There's snow on the ground a little bit, but it's kind of melting since it's like 50-some degrees and it's raining.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to do that here too. It's goofy.
Weather's been weird lately.
Weather's been super weird. I feel like, kind of what I feel, like at Quillman says, wet Christmas there too. Wow. I feel like the seasons last just as long, but they start later.
Yeah,
like,
that's why I get the feeling of for this year, because I don't know if it was the same for you, but fall still felt like
Money Rock,
summer.
Look at that first try. Yeah. Like, it still felt like summer.
For like it went all the way into October. It was still really warm.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure it was. Like, Edison couldn't save the snowman. Hashtag blame Quill. Yeah, that's one of our hashtags around here. Apparently, whenever something goes wrong, we blame Quill, or even if it goes right, we tend to blame him too. But Yeah, yeah. Like I feel like it was like this last year too. Like it took forever for it to start to get cold, and then also it took forever for it to get warm again. Like it felt
Yeah.
like winter. It felt like it was a really long winter, but it really wasn't. It just started late. Um. So, yeah. Well, I'm so happy I found this money rock so fast. I didn't quite get all the monies I could, but
The monies.
the monies.
Monies with a Z.
Monies. Isn't that the currency in Kingdom Hearts? Is money like MUNNYE?
Uh,
I think that's the
it's
currency in
yeah,
there.
it's MUNNY money,
NUNNY. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
which I always thought was kind of funny.
Yeah, it's fun. Um, but yeah, yeah, like the seasons have all just kind of like shifted over. Which I mean, actually, like, okay, fall doesn't officially start until, isn't it October 21st? So and like technically winter only just started December 21st. So I guess it's kind of like more technically correct, or feels more technically like the right time.
I don't know. I'm just so always used to like the beginning or middle of October where it starts to get a little bit colder, and then snow comes around mid-November.
I definitely like that better. I definitely prefer um that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, look at the money. All the money. Whoa! Hi, Matthew. Awesome. So Matthew came down to say hi. Have you been having a nice Christmas, Matthew?
Hello.
I told Matthew he'd probably be best off watching the stream because Dylan can hear you, but you can't hear Dylan. So Dylan just said hello, by the way.
Is he still on Skype?
He is on Skype. Yep.
Can I
That's
get
right.
a huggy, Dylan? No.
Well, I can give you a huggy. I don't think Dylan can hug you through this computer, but I'm sure if he could, he would.
I definitely would.
Oh, he says he definitely would. Awesome. So you know what, guys? Let's write a letter to Kitty. You know what? Kitty really wanted this fruit, so I'm gonna send it to her in a letter instead of handing it to her because for some reason she didn't want to take it.
Only use stylus for
Oh, I
this?
won't. Um, here's that. No, no. Here's that fruit. You guys are gonna like this. You guys are gonna like this. Orange, you glad I didn't forget? Yeah, glad I didn't forget. Oh, the puns are so bad.
All the puns.
All right, and I think I it has it from Hawkeye. That was a joke for Whoa! Don't fall over, dude. From not my name does not start with a D. Edison.
Dedison.
From Dedison. That's what do you call Edison in the grave? Dedison. Okay, and there goes that. Did I not mail this? Oh my goodness, I have a letter and a present for Annabelle, and I never mailed it. I'm a bad friend. I'm a bad correspondent. Let's go tend to that. Let's see. Zartan says, let it be a poem on Fruito Kitty. Let's see. Quillman is swapping his goldfish for an octopus.
That seems like a fair trade.
That seems legit. Are we still talking Animal Crossing, or do you have, like, I mean, a goldfish is something a person could really have, but I don't really know if you would. I don't really know how many people would trade in and have like an octopus in their house. Like, I mean, that'd be pretty cool if you did.
That'd be a pretty interesting trade, all things considered.
Right, right. Like, I'd be cool about that. Roy says, boy, this poem's really short. Yeah. I was going more for puns than poems. Afreed says, wow, Dylan and I had the same thought. That's awesome.
Got those power puns.
The power puns. Go, go, power punners. Oh, man. All right. It's
Oh,
the
I
one in my
totally
in-game house. Okay.
I totally forgot what I was going to say.
See. Yumi, Yummy, I'm assuming Yumi, says hi. Hi, how's it going? Joining in on the stream. All right, cool. So we got these letters sent out. Now, yeah, we got some money to spend, guys. We got some money to spend, and I think it's time we spend some. So, I really want this place to develop a little better. I've heard in this game, oh, Quill says we don't deserve this punishment. Oh,
Facepalm.
it's so bad.
You can't see it now, but my
I'll
face is
I'll
currently
face
in my
palm.
hand.
I'll face palm for you. It's just more face forehead because I'm wearing my glasses and I don't want to smash my glasses into my eyes. Okay, so I don't really like either of the things here, but
Some
I
of
feel
your
like
glasses became contacts.
yeah, it's a little bit too much contact for my liking. Alright, so I don't really like either of these two pieces of furniture, but I've heard that by selling or by buying things here, it makes it more likely that the store will increase in size. So I should buy this. What is this? A partition screen. That is so exciting. But it's cheaper than the other thing.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Oh, every time I keep trying to bring up a point, but every time I do, it keeps disappearing.
Oh no!
It's very. Now I remember what it was. Okay. So how's the 3DS treating you so far? Any problems with it?
Dude, this thing has treated me awesome. It has been such a champ. It has been such a champ. Actually, guys, I got good news for all you've been tuning in. I haven't been able to hear the audio of the games while I record lately because the 3DS does it great, but I've been using Linux as my operating system lately, which is
That's interesting.
yeah, well, I was kind of running into some like lag issues on Windows, and I was just kind of generally bless you. I'm gonna spam Pappy. Just general, I don't know, displeasure with Windows, and I've used Linux before and I liked it, but it has been like for a while I couldn't get Windows to work at all. I now finally can, but I had to figure out how to do my whole recording setup in Linux, which if you know much about Linux, you might know that it's really not ideal for gaming or recording.
Yeah.
Like, those are two things that it's just not really the best at doing. But I managed to get it to work.
I've heard a lot about Linux and Ubuntu because one of my friends, he's all about like the open source operating systems as opposed to the ones you have to buy.
Right.
And so he's very pro Linux, and he's like, yeah, recording and gaming is not exactly ideal for it.
Yeah, doable, but definitely not ideal. So I've been able to figure it out. And so the issue I've been running into for a while is the official software from the designer of the capture card for the 3DS doesn't run on Linux. And I couldn't get it to do it. So someone made another variant that works on the same capture card, but it does not capture audio.
Oh, okay.
So what I've been doing to get the game audio is I plug in to the 3DS's microphone jack into my computer's or the 3DS's headphone jack into my computer's microphone jack. So it's kind of like this weird system, but it ends up meaning I can't hear it.
That's kind of like the setup that I had when I used that exact same 3DS.
Yeah, but it works like such a champ. This thing, I've been doing like, it's been able to do like right off the launch day doing Pokemon Moon, doing a series of that.
Mm-hmm.
And all kinds. This thing has been great. If any of you don't know, Dylan here, long time back, donated me the 3DS capture that I've been using for mostly every series I've been doing since. and it has been absolutely a lifesaver. It is. I owe this guy so much for that because it has improved the quality of what I can do on this channel just tenfold, absolutely tenfold.
And then I ended up getting a new 3DS XL capture card, which
Nice.
which has been pretty sweet, but I haven't really had like anything I've been like itching to like record or stream at the moment with my 3DS.
Yeah, it's the new 3DS though, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so certain games now don't lag nearly as bad.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, I've noticed that in Moon, which honestly I expected this entirely, knowing that they
Yeah.
had a new 3DS that was going to be, have better processing and such. I knew that then a lot of newer games were going to run a little bit slower on the old
Yeah.
system. Let's see, and Cameron in the chat is asking to add people. If Quill's saying no, just let it be no for now. I do want to do visiting towns and such, and probably over this week I'll be doing that a bit. But right at the moment, I'm not doing any of that. So if anyone wants to swap friend codes, cool. But let's not be pushy about it, okay?
Gorilla is all up in your business.
Yeah, dude, he was. That's Caesar. He wants to chat at me. I really haven't been talking to my constituents much. But yeah. This 3DS has been. It still to this day works just like a champ. 1 second, folks. I gotta get something for the kids. I will be right back. Just 1 second. You can look at my cool away screen. Hang on. Okay, I have returned. What was that? Gotta grab my my tangle of cords here. But yeah. The thing I was talking about a while back. Today I was able to. Fates is here. What's up, Fates? What was I saying? I finally figured out today. I was tinkering around with some stuff, and I finally managed to get it so that I can kind of hear the game audio while I'm playing, which is awesome. That's gonna be really cool because I've heard Sun and Moon have such a really great soundtrack,
It does.
and I don't get to hear it until I'm in post production, which is kind of sad.
I beat Sun and Moon when the game came out, and I really liked the game,
Yeah.
but there were some things that I just had to nitpick because I'm just one of those Pokemon fans that's like I feel like I gotta critique the game whenever I play it.
Oh yeah. It's kind of a sign of caring enough to critique. Now,
Yeah.
real quick, I gotta throw out a quick thing. I am doing a blind playthrough of it, so any discussion, let's try to keep it spoiler free.
Yeah, I won't say any spoilers.
Right, but I love talking about it, as long as it's not spoilery.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say how I felt about the game after I beat it.
Yeah.
I really did enjoy the game, but there was some things that did kind of rub me the wrong way. As much as I like the SOS system that they included, you've gotten to that point, right?
I don't think so.
Where Pokemon can call for help.
Oh yeah, I did that on the first trial, where the totem Pokemon thing could bring that in. I haven't seen anything else beyond that though.
When certain Pokemon call for help, like Zubats, it can get really, really, really annoying.
Oh, I bet.
And sometimes, like, it gets to the point of being a little too much, especially with certain Pokemon and how annoying they can be.
Oh yeah, I remember like horde battles from the last generation. They could get really annoying sometimes too.
Yeah, and it was at that point that I was like, okay, I'm gonna turn animations off when I grind because
Right.
this I could see this getting really annoying. And then one thing I didn't like was how they had the approach where almost every single trainer had one Pokemon. I don't know if you noticed that or
I
not.
mean, I have kind of noticed there's not a lot, but I figured it was just early game. But it kind of sticks with that.
Oh, it does.
Oh, that's a little unfortunate.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, that kind of takes out a lot of the challenge because it's trying to pace you. Like,
Right.
and I can see that's like that's fair. It's trying to keep you up to par with the game's level.
Right.
But trainers were like the primary way of how you gained experience.
Right. Right. No, I can see that.
And one problem I had in general was just the game's story pacing, because I don't know if you noticed at the very beginning of the game, but it's like trudging through molasses.
Yeah, it did. It took a long time to get going.
And it continues that pace till like 50% through the game, and then it just suddenly shoots off like a rocket. It's like, whoa, okay.
Weird.
Information overload at the end, and everything's like, whoa, okay.
I got a watermelon tea. Let's check that out. Now, right now, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got a total trucker Santa look going on here. See, Awakening Fate says 4 bars of internet is being dumb. Hashtag blame Quill. Oh no. so your internet isn't working so well, and we're gonna blame Quill. That sounds like it. Oh look, I look like a watermelon. This is great. This is awesome. I can dig it.
Got that trucker look.
Yeah, I know. Total trucker
watermelon.
Santa.
Watermelon trucker Santa.
At this point, it's just over the top ridiculousness, Santa. There is no even rhyme or reason to any of it. Oh man. Well, I think we'll probably be wrapping this up pretty soon. I think most of my daily chores on here have been caught up. Actually went really smooth today, which is cool.
Oh, I was just gonna mention something about Animal Crossing, another one of those neat little Easter eggs.
Yeah? Oh, I love Easter eggs.
If you ever try to delete the save data from any Animal Crossing game, whether it's the GameCube version, I don't know if it does it for the Nintendo DS version because it's on a cartridge, but and the 3DS version, like it'll like guilt trip you, where it's like, are you sure you want to leave all your friends?
Yeah.
It's like, it's way more depressing than what I said it, but the game literally tries to like guilt trip you, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yup, it totally does that on this one too, because I've started a new town several times. All right, let's pay off some of our loan here. Everyone's saying hashtag GoHawk. Oh yeah. I should probably pop on. I don't know. We just got the trucker hat. We did have Mohawk like punk Santa for a while, which is pretty fun. I might have to pop that back on later.
Gonna look like a punk.
Yep. Oh yeah, with the beard and everything. Oh. And it looks like one of my kids needs me one more time. So I'll be right back, and then we'll probably be actually wrapping this up pretty soon here. So hang on one moment again, folks. I told you guys this is gonna be stop and go. Hang on. Okie dokie. Back. back. Alright. So, yeah, I think this is probably where we'll wrap things up for now, I'm thinking. What about you, Dylan? You think that sounds good?
Sounds good to me.
Awesome. Well, Dylan, thank you so much for joining me today. This has been fun. Fun getting a chance to chat with you. Like I said, we kind of like catch up every like now and then and like kind of catch up, touch base, hang out a bit. and then like kind of go a while in between.
Yeah, it's just I've been really, really busy.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you.
But yeah.
That's awesome. So, um, if any of you have not checked out Dylan's channel and what Dylan's up to, you should go check him out. He, like I say, he is making an amazing, really top-notch Pokemon fan game, and he does live streams of him making it. And he's got one planned for later this evening, right?
Yep, I think it's at 7 o'clock.
Cool,
Somewhere around there.
cool. And depending on the time zone, I suppose. But
Yeah.
I should have the link I put in the description to his channel. Go check it out and go give him some love. See, Zartan says, I subscribed to you, Dylan. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, if any of you can pop over and give Dylan some subscribes if you haven't already. He's a really cool dude. And I don't know about you guys, I'm interested to see this game in the whole progress that it goes in. I think that's really cool to see it unfold. And thank all of you folks for joining us. And I hope everyone's having a good Christmas. My goodness. It's Christmas. How cool.
It is Christmas.
How cool is that? So I hope you all have had a really great Christmas and continue to have a great Christmas. Dylan, thank you so much for joining me. It was really fun. And again, I know I've said it probably a gajillion times, but it still is just as true. Thank you for the 3DS capture, man. Seriously.
It's no big deal, man.
Yeah, but it's a big deal to me. So to this day, it's still very deeply appreciated. It is
I'm
awesome.
glad you appreciate it.
Yeah. So we'll be doing some more stuff. I'll probably be doing some streams tomorrow. Probably more Animal Crossing. I might do a Minecraft stream tomorrow. Not really sure. I might also catch up on some recording of Moon because I'm kind of behind on that. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm sure there'll be some streams on tomorrow. So stay tuned if you haven't. Yeah, so until then, catch you later, everybody.
See ya.